Salam alaikum, Doha, and good evening. Welcome to the 28th episode of the weekly virtual Big B Meetup. Big B Meetup is a community initiative founded in 2018. It is inspired by the people of Qatar, both local and expatriate, and dedicated to my mother. It aims to inform, to educate, to inspire, and bring communities together. This particular episode is dedicated to Geraldine, aka hashtag Camera Queen Qatar. Do follow her, yeah. December is my favorite month of the year. We are counting down to Qatar National Day, 18th of December. And thus, my guests today are two lovely Qatari personalities, Sheikha Ali Al Marri and Hassan Talib Al Salat. I got that right, Hassan.
Yeah,
Finally. Yeah.
indeed.
So, as always, let's start with the lady, the lovely lady, Sheikha. So, Sheikha, please, could you give us a quick introduction of yourself to our worldwide audience?
Hello everyone. My name is Shaikha Al-Marri. I'm a Virginia Commonwealth University alumnus. I graduated as a graphic design. I'm very passionate about art and design, especially graphic design. And I'm member of Youth Advisory Committee for the Minister of Culture and Sport.
Lovely. And Hassan, over to you. Hassan,
Yes,
would you like to introduce yourself too?
yes, okay. My name is Hassan Al Salat. I'm a Qatari artist. I work on mostly on digital artworks, but learning to do huge paintings such as canvas and wall paintings, and just passion for artwork in general.
Oh, lovely. That's nice. Sheikha, back to you. So, you're a fresh VCU grad, yeah?
Yeah.
2020 batch. Give us some insights into your journey, your life as at VCU. It's one of my favorite places, by the way, to visit.
Yes, me too. Actually, my journey in VCU changed my whole life because as a traditional Qatari lady, like I spent the rest of my life, the studying life, in a Qatari schools, like the governmental school, with people of the same community. So I didn't face a lot of people of a lot of different backgrounds. So I didn't have that much of moments or topics where I challenged myself. So I thought this is alive. That's what that was normal. But when I became like a VCU student, it was totally different experience because I got to interact with people of different beliefs, backgrounds, people of different, even countries and different perspective of life. And I had a very enriching journey actually, and I discovered a lot about myself. And what else? If you want to ask why did I join VCU and graphic design, while everyone at that moment were thinking about joining business for the job opportunity in Qatar. Like my friends and everyone went to QU, and for me, I didn't. I know that I was a good student academically, but I didn't find myself in math or in the business sector. I didn't see myself there. So I choose to follow my passion, and I wanted to do something that I really enjoy and like. I didn't thought about what's the job opportunity that I'm gonna have. I didn't care that much. Like I wanted to study and enriching myself with the artistic skills and the design skills. I choose the graphic design because it's an opportunity for me to um, express my thoughts through a multiple like a multiple what's it called, like I'm losing my thoughts.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Like when you have different medias of art where you can design with photographs or video making, or you can with post or art. You can have different things. يعني حتى I've made like a scans of objects or old photos and
Yeah.
put them all like
Do you have any work with you just now? I mean, I forgot to ask you earlier.
unfortunately now, but I remember the school projects that I made. It was, yeah, I didn't know that I could do these many things. That's why I choose graphic design because it has a lot of opportunities of expressing yourself or designing whatever you want in a very wide options that you can choose.
Lovely.
Because maybe I'm gonna be bored with one kind of isn't in my thoughts or feeling myself. Um, that's why I could have many other medias to express myself through
That's
that.
fantastic. What did you major in at VCU? What are the subjects you took at your last year?
Like my major is graphic design.
Okay. Okay.
There are
Fantastic.
a lot of majors in VCU.
Yeah. Oh, so you took graphic design. That's nice. Uh,
Yeah.
I would like, Sheikha, when you shared your bio with me, or your interests, it was your bio was like a lovely story. It wasn't really a bio. It was, you spoke your mind there, in those few paragraphs that you sent me. It's very inspired, and I believe you're a young achiever, very very young achiever, and that's mashallah fantastic. So, could you give us a rundown of your achievements so far? Uh, and what are your 2021 goals? If you could take that first question and then you can ponder on the second.
My achievements. It's a really hard question because I see everything I've been through as an experience,
Nice.
added to my journey, and it's a journey of learning. Like I don't see it as a full achievement that I'm really satisfied with, but it's something that I choose to join and choose to experience it.
Don't
Uh,
be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Achievements, yeah, but
okay.
experiences are good. Yeah, please carry on, carry on. Yeah.
Um, I've made like I've designed, organized a talk session in my last year in VCU, which is my thesis topic. It's about globalization and identity, and
Oh,
I think it was one of its kind, this talk, because the speakers are all Qataris and the environment for Qataris only, because we used to have this people of different background as speakers or in many events of VCU, that even the language would be in English, that many Qataris in the community wouldn't have the chance because of the language obstacle. And I choose to do this topic for this audience specifically, just to give them the chance to speak their minds, and especially about a very important topic about globalization and identity. And I've designed everything about the poster, about the setting, and everything. And also I've uh, I've also made a mural painting and a Qatar Foundation Stadium, and that was an honor actually for me. Like I remember seeing
wow.
this in the university newsletter, and if anyone interested, they could join us or speak to this person. To paint in a mural like in the stadium, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try my my luck, and then I got accepted, and it was an experience that I couldn't actually, I will never forget it, because I spent it with my family members, with my friends. Um, I get to know new friends of my artists. They're really inspiring, and I took
So
advice from them. I spent the whole night until 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. It was December 2019. It was cold
oh,
with the karak and this all thing. I cannot I will never forget it. And it was actually first time for me to paint a mural. Like I don't paint a lot actually, and I took the step of trying this experience for the first time, and it was more about geometric shapes. I'm more with the geometric because as a designer, I see myself more as uh, I lean more to the systemic thinking, to the visual information design, to the the systematic design, which is more geometric, more something that may for me
Yeah.
make sense, and for me it pleases my eyes when I see something with very precise measurements.
Geometric shapes. Okay. So you're like Mubarak Al Thani and Noor Abu Isa. Yeah, have you seen their work?
Yes, I've seen Mubarak Al Thani,
Yeah,
but
his work is also very geometric, very straight lines.
yes, I really like it.
Yeah, it is. I'm going to take a short break from you, Shaikha, and I'm going to move to Hassan
Yes.
Al Salat. I'm so proud of myself. I'm getting finally the name right, Hassan. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
So Hassan, before you introduce yourself to our audience, I would
Yes.
like to introduce Hassan to the audience as I I just feel the notion that this guy Hassan is the Andy Warhol of Qatar, of the Arab world, maybe. Yeah, he's a phenomenal artist. I love his work, and now I'm going to ask him to introduce himself to our audience.
Okay. Again, hi everyone. My name is Hassan. I'm a Qatari artist, and I've been working with arts as long as I remember, since I was a child. And my biggest influence is my mom, as she was a previous teacher and also an artist, an art teacher, and an artist. And my biggest reviewer. She always checks my work before I post it or before I do anything. She's the main inspiration since I was
Mashallah.
a kid. And I've learned so many techniques, so many ways of artwork since my studies abroad in Malaysia and the US. And I tried implementing my love for the cartoons, as you can see in most of the artwork, where I take the character itself and give it a touch of our Middle Eastern look.
Yeah,
For example, like a huntsman who hunts with his gun. How about changing him and fishing in our region, which is most of my work. And alhamdulillah, I'm trying to evolve my passion for this one and go even abroad with some normal artworks where
yeah,
I can change the way I do my work. I don't want it to be just in one lane where you have to just go everywhere.
yeah. Talking of which, we have another good friend of ours. I mean, he's a very good friend of mine. I love this guy, Ahmad Al Hajri. He is a very good digital artist too, and
Mm.
I promised him that we are going to have an art expo. Part of my Big B meetup is one of
Yes.
my four pillars of Big B meetup is celebrating artists of Qatar. And next year, being the year of culture of the US and Qatar, I'm actually handpicking Qataris and Americans, of course, but mostly Qataris who have an experience from the states. You know, so definitely, Hassan, you're in my book. Yeah, uh,
Inshallah.
yeah, inshallah, absolutely, yeah. So very interesting. How do you have? I had asked you earlier. Do you have any of your work that you can show on your iPad to some of our guests? Because I like
Yeah.
the Meryl Streep and the Thundercats. I've been watching that since I was a kid. Yeah, some really nice work there.
Okay. Um, for the Thundercats, it was a challenge from another Qatari artist, one of my friends, Wisdom Hamad Suwaidi. He he challenged me to do an from A to Z characters, cartoon characters, with each one with his name. which was kind of hard, and he took it even harder, making the characters when they came to Doha. With the translation, they changed their names. So
Yeah.
he did it in Arabic, and I did one in English. And one of them was Thundercats that everyone went crazy for.
Yeah. By the power of grace now.
Yeah. Okay. I have two artworks I prepared for the National Day.
Oh, lovely.
Uh,
Do you want to reveal it now so early? Hang on, hang on. That's nice. Shaikha, do you
okay.
know Ahmed?
No, actually.
Oh my God, this is
Oh,
fantastic.
nice.
This
I
is
see that.
beautiful.
Okay.
That
This
is
is
like
what?
Shaikha. That looks like Shaikha, doesn't it? And
And
that
this
is
is
very
another one.
Ahmed. Hey, this is fantastic.
That's
I
so
love this.
emotional.
It's beautiful.
Actually, it's not clear yet, but the heart is a Qatar map.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I can
can
make
see.
that out. Yes, I can see that.
Okay. Yeah.
Talking of that artwork, we were talking about the Japanese form of art. In the old
Yeah.
days, a
Mm.
lot of young kids in Qatar and in the Middle East, they were inspired by Japanese cartoon characters and art. Like Captain
Yeah.
Martin and stuff like that. Can you elaborate a bit about that? Because I would like to bring back those memories. To rekindle those pre-digital art days. Because
Mm.
I've seen doodles of Qataris on their school books, coming back from school in their little with their books in their hand. I'm talking about
This
the
is a
eight.
must. This is a must for us.
Yeah,
Every book, you would find some artwork of someone shooting a ball with fire and stuff.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. So that's something that you were talking about, and you wanted to bring back that form, and you had a
Yeah.
very interesting idea for the World Cup. Can you elaborate on that, Hassan? That's a very interesting thing which I would like to take up with the
Mm.
Nasser Al Khatar and the communications team at Qatar 2022. We should do something there.
Okay. Uh, for the Captain Majid, or as they call him in Japanese, Captain Tsubasa, this cartoon is phenomenal. It's still phenomenal since it's still going on. And I did some artwork 2 3 months ago where I made the characters themselves in, let's say, Barcelona jersey and Real Madrid jersey. And it went crazy. I did not expect a lot of people would be like, I know this guy. How about you make this character wearing Manchester United or wearing something else, you know?
Hey, hey,
Everyone loved it.
Hassan, you're not allowed to
Yeah.
use the word Manchester United here because I'm a Liverpool fan. Please.
Did I do for Liverpool? No, I did not do for Liverpool. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Wow.
a lot of people love this idea. And I did some doodling, some sketches where my friends in Japanese Captain Majid style, wearing Rayan, Sad, Al Arabi, and also like Barcelona and Real Madrid, and they loved it. So there is a base for this cartoon where I think it would be very beneficial if we have, let's say, even just a mention of this cartoon for, let's say, the Qatar national team for
Yeah.
World Cup that is coming.
Yeah.
Because at the end, football gets everyone together, and
True. True.
a cartoon, a cartoon with a lot of animations and a lot of dedication. As you can see in one episode, it goes to 10 episodes, where just for a shot, uh, people love it. People really love it.
Let's talk about this. Let's take this further after post event. I would like to take this further over a gahawa or a coffee or a chai, karak chai. Okay, we will talk about this. I would like to initiate something there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking of caricatures and World Cup, I want to go back to Sheikha and Sheikha, New York, February 2020. What was that so? Why was that month so special to you? Elaborate, please. Let us know.
It was, I think, 24th Youth Assembly session. It's like a conference about Youth Assembly by the Friendship, I think, organization, which is under the United Nations umbrella. And this Youth Assembly, keeps happening every year, and I've always wanted to join there because I was looking forward to meeting youth from all around the world in one spot, discussing topics and challenges, and get to be introduced to different people of different thinking and different background. That's what I was looking forward when I went there. um, so I had to go with I had to go with a group, but it didn't work because there wasn't something with the security. It's like this group should represent our country, but when this challenge happened, that many couldn't make it. Unfortunately, I and some of the group decided to go by ourselves, and it
Oh, wow.
was my first time going to United States. 13 hours, yeah, the flight, and I
Yeah.
just took the step and went there. I made everything. I made the plan and everything just to be, calm and comfortable. That's everything gonna go well, inshallah, yani. And I went there, and I registered, and I joined this assembly. It was amazing, and I um, get to know people from United States, but different places.
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot where Yani Zen and other people from Vietnam.
Oh, wow.
They were photographers, and yani, they had many good and amazing skills, and also from different ages. These youth, and I got the honor to meet Sheikha Alia, the representative of Qatar in
Yeah.
the
In
United
Tent.
Nations. Yes,
Yeah.
and it was a pleasure actually. Where I got also a special visit to the United Nations. I get to
Fantastic.
yes, I get to introduce with the different places in the United Nations headquarter, and what does it include, what
Yeah.
kind of worldwide topics that they take, and
So,
seen great designs of people and youth from all over the world, even from Palestine, and how people, photographies and artwork and objects from the places there, whether this is from war
yeah.
or from their
So,
culture. It was really
So,
interesting.
Sheikha, apart from getting a graphic design major, you should now get a major from Northwestern, and then you're on your way to becoming an ambassador of Qatar for sure. You have the aura, you have the skill sets, yeah. Uh, Maybe the Shura Council for sure.
I actually discovered my interest in politics, and I'm thinking actually to complete my master in public policy, and I'm
Okay,
thinking of
lovely.
studying it abroad actually to know more people of different backgrounds. Like I started to like that, yani, because the more you get to know people from different backgrounds, the more your mind gets widened, and the more
Yeah,
you can see clear the world, and you can see the different challenges that the different
yeah, very
people
true.
faces.
So, so Shekhar, you are a member of the Youth Advisory Committee. How
Yes.
did how did you manage that? Where did you get the votes from?
It was my last year in the university, and I've seen in the Instagram promotion, if you are interested to join to be a member of the Youth Advisory Committee, register here. There will be like photography that will be taken, a video will be taken about your message, what do you want to change, why you want to apply for that position, and something like that. And it was about an election. It was about an election, and this election, youth election, it is one of its kind in Qatar and the whole Middle East region. Like it
Fantastic.
didn't happen, yani. And it was really interesting, and like me being participated in such an election, a journey. It is an honor for me, even if I didn't win. Even like in January, they made like a 4 day, I think, for 1 week, for 5 days. I remember attending my classes and then go there directly to the. It's like a forum, youth forum. It happens for 5 days, and
Oh,
there is like
lovely.
boxes where people, the election were physically, and they didn't want to
So
have
how
it
did you do your
electronic.
canvassing?
Hmm?
What was your canvassing plan? What is your canvassing game plan? How did you canvass yourself and garner?
I
You
I
had the third
presented.
highest votes. You had the third highest votes, right?
Yes, I
That's
was shocked
fantastic.
because I didn't think myself I was that sociable with people. But I think that the reason is because the idea which I like, the video that they made, which everyone could express their minds, telling like everyone will have this specific challenge that they believe youth are facing, and I was speaking about globalization and identity and how everything in social media and the information thing could shape our minds and our beliefs and everything, and that's why it is important to people to educate themselves and be aware of all the information that's going around them. So
Fantastic.
I think that was maybe powerful, yani, and people voted for that. People were coming to the forum and this event, youth event, voting, giving their information, their ID number, and voting for 2%. It should be different people, and actually they will get the chance to meet us and everyone who were elected, yani, or everyone who wanted, everyone who participated, so they could get the chance to know their personality and get to know them more, and then they could elect them later, which is a good thing actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. So, what is your role at the Ministry of Youth and Sport? What?
So it is youth advisory committee for the Minister of Culture and Sports. So we don't have the actions side. We only advisory committee. So we advise his minister, and then he took the action of whatever he sees, يعني, good. And that's through a questionnaire that we made for youth that have different topics, or physical meeting before Corona. But so with the Corona, we meet virtually, and we get to
That's
to meet people and see what challenges they are facing, what things they
oh,
want to be improved in the country, whether in the youth clubs that they have here in Qatar or
yeah.
whatever in the community, and we do like this official book for his ministry with all
Wow.
these
So,
points.
so basically, you do the easy work. They do the hard work, right? You're giving you direct them what to do, and then the minister's office has to do. Okay, that's nice. So
Yeah.
you're the brain behind all the.
I'm working with a team.
That's
So
nice. That's
and this team are from different يعني background and professions يعني.
absolutely
One of
yeah.
them, yeah, and I'm from VC, but I'm the youngest, and
Okay.
they all have like a lot of experience. I have zero experience in the industry, working in the governmental sector, but it is a chance for me to know better the community, the sectors, the challenges, and the
True.
are, and yes, and that's why I feel like more and more about the political side and the power of it in making improvement in the society.
That's nice. That's lovely. Uh, I'm gonna go back to Hassan. Hassan, Ahmad Al Haji has this thing in 2019 in July. He knows the date. My God, Ali Ahmad Al Haji, for his detailing, I get scared sometimes. He's talking about uh, incredible Islamic patterns that you've done. Do you know what that is?
Mm, I can't remember which artwork because it's in 2019. It's way back,
Yeah,
way back. But
yeah. This
I can answer Ahmed for his saying it reminds me of Abdulaziz and Ahmed Al Majid. My work reminds him of them. I can say that they're my inspiration. When I see
Oh, wow.
when I see these artworks, the Qatari artworks, and I see these guys having phenomenal artworks, it it pushes the person himself, to do something as good as what they're doing, even better. So they're the ones who are making me try to do my best.
That's nice. It's very well put. Very well put. Very humble and very well put. Hassan, putting you on the spot again, what are your what are
Yeah.
your future goals, your short-term goals with your art? And I believe you had
Okay.
exhibitions.
Okay. My long-term goals is to have, or let's say, to participate in more exhibitions in Doha and abroad. Just like you said, the teaming up with the US next year
Yeah.
is to have any kind of relations to it, an artwork or to do something that will do, and more exhibitions such as the one I did lately. I did one for Qatar online,
Okay.
and it was my personal exhibition.
Oh, lovely.
And
That was that was with Mona Al Badr.
yeah, Mona Al Badr is the one who produced the. Thanks to her, she's the one who did
She's
the
amazing.
exhibition for me.
She's
Yeah,
amazing. She's
and
been on my show too.
I know, and I did one. No, I did also in this pandemic time. I did some artworks. I had no idea that it would go viral. No idea whatsoever that it would go viral, because it was just, for me, it was simple. Just to give a thanks to the doctors. There's one I did for the doctors. There's
Yeah,
one I
I
did
saw that.
for
I saw that.
yeah. There's one I did for the police, for the Red Cross, for these guys that just went so viral that I can say that it got stolen.
That's what viral is about now.
The idea got it's fine with me, because at the end I did this for my country, and
Yeah.
but the idea was stolen, and they just changed the map, they changed the people. It's same work, but it was different. Anyway, this pandemic time, I really worked on myself with the artworks, tried to go abroad, come up with new ideas. Alhamdulillah, I'm so thankful for my followers, for the people who give me instructions on my work. It was just an incredible time. So my plan for 2021 is to just upgrade my work, to do a much better work, to participate in more exhibitions, and inshallah, people will love it.
Great. Lovely. I don't know if Shaikha was upset or what, but she's left the conversation. I'm sure there's a small glitch there. She will come back. We will wait for her. Uh,
Yeah.
Hassan, you got quite a few people asking about you. They inspire you. There's Claros all the way from Toronto. And we got a few guests asking me on my mobile about your work. What best describes your work, Hassan? And
Okay. My work, let's say, I love having, or let's say, um, someone people know in an image, that I would change that image and make it a Middle Eastern, just like you said, Meryl Streep, and Elizabeth Taylor, and the cartoon characters. For Meryl Streep, nobody noticed. I did some, let's say, Easter eggs or some details nobody noticed, and the design itself, it's a Middle Eastern design, but in in the design itself is the Oscars, of how many Oscars she have won.
Oh, that attention to detail. Fantastic, fantastic. I like that. And we are back. Houston, we had a problem and she is not back again. Oops, that's too early to say that. Hang on. Yeah, she should be back soon. What I wanted to say was, yeah. So, and when did your tryst with art begin? Like, when did you dabble with art? From what age did you start this?
Okay. When I was a kid, I started sketching just cartoons, just copying whatever I see on TV. As I'm a huge geek for the any sorts of cartoon.
We didn't use that word geek.
Sorry again?
I said, yeah, we forgot to use the word geek. Yeah. But I think
Yeah.
you're too cool for a geek. But you know what? I feel now with the digital age, being a geek is a cool thing.
Now, yeah,
So,
I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm fine with it, actually.
yeah. So, yeah. So continue with your dabbling with the art. Yeah. You started very early. We started very early. Yeah.
Yeah. Started really early, and my mom just kept giving me those ideas. And the main thing she told me is never stop. Whatever you do for artwork, don't stop it because you're good at it. And to be honest, I stopped a lot. I stopped a lot because I would get tired or frustrated from a work that I didn't like or something, and she always tells me to do some fixing and redo it again. Until, let's say, I gave my full focus to artwork after college, where I can use the iPad and I can do the canvas. And to be honest, what I used to do is do whatever I have in mind and just put it on Instagram or Facebook before.
Okay.
Never did exhibitions or never thought of just going global or sharing my artworks. It's just putting my ideas there. Then my biggest inspirations, my first of all my mom and my two best friends, Thama and Mbarak, who do a lot of work in Doha. Uh, if you saw the fire station, he's the one who did the hand gesture.
Oh, Mubarak. Yes. Yes. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. These two were my biggest inspirations. They're the ones who kept pushing for me to do my work. And lastly, Munal Badr is the one who just, let's say, put the red carpet for me just to go abroad.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna tell her that for sure. Muna Badar
Oh,
is.
and she gave me one of the best moments in my life,
Oh,
where I did, yeah, where I participated in Ritz-Carlton National Day with foreigners and Qatari artists, and surprisingly, my artwork was the masterpiece
my.
in the middle. I was out of speechless.
Well, fantastic. Well, Hassan, I'm going to give you an opportunity too next year because this year, I mean, as I said, art is one of my pillars of Big B Meetup. Earlier
Yeah.
this year, I co-curated an exhibition under the art, celebrating artists of Qatar, where where we kickstarted the White Majlis at Sheikh Faisal's museum. So I had
Mm.
Shuk Almana, Buthaina Al Mufta, uh, Noor Abu Isa, and many
Mm.
other artists, even Mohammad Faraj and Mariam
Yeah.
Faraj, they
Yeah. Yeah.
participated. We had so next year you better, I mean, not better get your act together. You already have your act together. So Hassan, Ahmed, you guys should join in. Yeah, we're going to have another round table and an exhibition, and we'll make it an American thing. Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I don't get too personal, what was your what did you do in the States? What were you studying there or?
My father was studying there, and we went there. It was when I was a kid. So when I was in US, it was just getting just like the cartoons we mentioned earlier,
Yeah,
the American cartoons. This is where I got my inspiration when I was a kid. And then
yeah.
in Malaysia, this is what I got from US is the US cartoons. And when I when I moved to Malaysia, uh, in Malaysia, it's like an Asian mix where I met Korean, Japanese, uh, Indonesian people who are, to be honest, way much better than me in art, and I've learned from them so much, so much.
Hassan,
Yeah,
I like your humility. I love your humility. Like, everybody's way better than you, but that just shows your own personal greatness. When you can actually tell
thank
somebody
you.
else. That's I mean, that's what I like about you too, Hassan. Very humble. That's a very
Thank
important
you.
trait for anybody, whether an artist or any human being should be humble, right? That's an
Yeah,
important
true.
trait. Yeah. What else I have to talk to you about? Yeah, I wanted to ask you, other than digital and canvas, what else do you work with in your art? Because I see
Okay.
you're multi-talented in the arts field.
Hmm.
Rashid Al Kuwari. He's another art.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
he's a good
Yeah,
friend.
I know him. I know him.
Yeah, yeah. So do you
Okay.
do any caricatures? You should do something. You should do something for me. Maybe make a caricature of me. I have two caricatures on my wall here.
Hmm.
When we were walking on the streets of Barcelona in Las Lamblas in Barcelona 10 years ago,
Yeah.
uh,
Hmm.
the artist, the roadside artist, they made a
Yeah,
lovely
yeah.
caricature. They made a lovely caricature of my big head and my glasses and my gap between my tooth. So
Yes, yes,
they
yes.
made that.
They do
Yeah,
this. Yeah.
it was very nice. That's
Uh,
nice. That shows the attention to detail. Let me take a
mm.
break here. Let me take a break here and welcome back, Shaikha. Shaikha, thank you very much. It's nice to see you back with us.
Sorry, my laptop went off. Like I forgot everything was set, but I forgot the charger.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's no worries. That's very nice of you to say that. I thought you wouldn't tell everybody that you forgot your charger, but that's very, again, humble. Very humble. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Uh, I'm gonna take a little small break from Hassan and come back to you, Sheikha. But hang on. Before that, Ahmed has another barrage of questions for Hassan. Uh, Ahmed, he is curious to know, why do you want to create this intersection between pop culture or animation and Arab culture? Very nice question. Very nice question. Would you like to explain?
Um, it's something new, something different. When you like when I did this, when I started doing this, let's say mixing the anime. I didn't mix anime. I should work on anime with Arab culture. I did the Western cartoons with the Arab culture. Um, Nobody did this before. It was something different, and I liked it. I liked the way I can have multiple ideas to implement. As we have so many things, so many history that I can use. But just the simplest thing is the jalabiya, they wear the designs of a tent or a seat. It's just a lot of things, a lot of things. For example, the Tarzan one. I don't know if you saw it. I did a Tarzan one lately
Oh,
of two characters. One is bored and one is clapping, being happy in one of the Qatari weddings. Why? Because in a Qatari wedding, you will always see someone different. Someone would be chatting with the guys. Someone would be doing the arba with the swords, and one would be just happy with the music and stuff. So it's like it's just it's just fun to implement these small ideas with other
Yeah,
cultures.
that's very interesting. Uh, because of your travels around the world and you're living abroad in different countries, you got such an amazing and varied experience, and that will actually rub off onto Sheikha for sure, because she's on her journey and she already has her sights of what she wants to do. So
Mm.
you're another inspiration to Sheikha for sure, as to many other people. I like that. And On that note, I'd like to move back to Sheikha. And Okay. Okay. Uh, I'm beginning to enjoy this. Okay, guys, we're gonna go back to Hassan. Hassan, I'm so sorry, but this is like a
It's fine. It's
seesaw.
fine. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I know exactly. I like this. By the way, this is not the first time that this has happened. Over my last 27 episodes, this has happened
Yeah.
a few times, and I'm
Yeah.
very proud to say that. And we carried on. We never stopped. We never gave up.
Mhm.
We never gave up. Yeah, yeah. She's smiling. She's gonna be back with us. What's happening? Everything fine there?
Guys, well, I don't know what's happening.
Oh, okay. This is getting exciting, actually. So, Sheikha, I'm sure you didn't hear my question, but I think what's happening is this is telling us, like, guys, yalla, let's wrap up. I told you all half an hour, so your computer is saying, Bosco, I think we need to wrap up. But no, I would like to ask you guys, Sheikha, what is your plans for National Day? This is our most phenomenal National Day of our lives. Darbal Sai is not happening. That was my one of my favorite places to go to. In fact, I used to visit Darbal Sai in November because I used to go and actually take my camera, as I'm a photographer, and document how they're setting up Darbal Sai. I have
Yeah.
pictures of putting the reem and the other animals, and the hubara and things like that. It's very interesting. Very interesting. So, what are your plans for Qatar National Day?
Well, I think it won't be excited as the previous years, yani, while everything is closed, and I think it's gonna be a little bit a family celebration. We are planning to have a family celebration,
Okay.
um, and um, I don't know like what I'm planning for now, and I didn't think of something yet.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
didn't think of something yet, yani, for
I'm-
the National Day, but I may design some post celebrating the National Day.
Oh, lovely. Please do
Let
that,
us
and
see,
please
yani, maybe
share.
the coming day the idea will be clear more.
Oh, fantastic. Great. That's nice. Yeah. Lovely. And Hassan, what are your plans for Qatar National Day? I mean, you
Okay.
already showed us your work.
I showed you I have two artworks that I'm working on. I have also two other artworks I'm trying to finish before I run out of time. And with the family, we're just gonna have a small gathering and celebrate together,
Okay.
and maybe go out for lunch or dinner, something to
Oh,
have
lovely.
fun.
Sheikha, there's a question from Emma to you. A lovely question. A very nice question. Would you like to take that?
Yes.
What do you think about the identity of youth and how they are dealing with the identity of masculinity and femininity, especially when you are talking about male? Wow, that's a good question.
I
Emma,
didn't get it that well, especially for the
okay,
last part when we are talking about male.
I don't know. I think he meant female because clearly it's for you, and it shouldn't be male. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. See, he's already treating you like a member of the embassy of Qatar, where you get questions, tricky questions. But it's fine.
Identity of youth.
You don't want to give too much thought to that. That's fine. Would you like to take that, or
Because
you
I
want?
have a lot of ideas about the idea of identity, especially the cultural identity.
Okay.
more than the masculinity or femininity, because I don't know what to say about that. But I think, like, in my own perspective, like, I know that maybe there is a lot of uh, maybe maybe he's talking about the equality or something like that, or he's
Yeah. Yeah.
to that subject. But I think, يعني everyone, I think men and women are different, and they should be understood with the reality um, of their skills or talent, or because women يعني have other responsibility that may, I don't know, men couldn't do, like raising kids or something, the raising thing for kids. And I think they like in a job, and I'm talking an example, like women and men shouldn't, like, if she's a mother, like, I think it's fair for her to have a specific time with her job, and like her job like, and he could understand her life and with raising kids, and they shouldn't deal with her the same as men, because I don't know, maybe men could share with this with the women, but in our community not that much so I
Okay.
think men could have more in their job and could do more in their job, but women, I think, should be understood. I'm talking about the mothers, um, and taking their responsibilities seriously,
Okay.
because I think
Yeah.
this kind could reach fairness and just with both genders. But when speaking about identity, the cultural identity and the globalization, it was really an interesting topic for me, with this globalization idea. And there is a section in the United Nations that are responsible for cultural diversity worldwide. And I think what's happening is a specific culture being um, what's called controlled, or more more,
True.
yeah, on top of other cultures not respecting or
Yeah.
not presenting the other cultures around the world fairly. And
Yeah.
that's what I see. And people nowadays, and youth especially, they are having this conflict of presenting their real identity with their own environment, with their own culture, and adding the diversity and being special with the diversity culture worldwide. Rather than that, they will copy whatever other cultures, like fully capture it as if they are
Yeah.
يعني, maybe underestimating their own culture and that way.
Yeah.
So me myself, like, I would encourage to present your own culture, and I think everyone is special with their own background and their own
Very,
culture way in
very,
everything in our life.
very well said. On hearing that, Sheikha, I don't think so. You need to go and join Northwestern. You already have it in you. Tackle questions like these. Very nice. Uh,
Thank
I don't want to say we are running out of time, but I'd like to wrap up with a message. I would like your message, Sheikha, your message to our audience, our worldwide audience from Qatar to the world, your message of love and peace and understanding. Can you give us your message, please?
Well, my message for youth around the world is to defend their beliefs, to do, and also to do whatever they are passionate about, and never give up to whatever they believe or to whatever they like, because following a specific characters or talents or skills won't add any diversity to the community or to the world itself. So I think it is better for themselves to discover themselves and to discover what they really like and what is their message to the world. And I think this is the most powerful hope that could make them bear whatever challenges they faces. And also, I would encourage them to embrace their cultural identity and their beliefs and their ideas and speak their minds, and never give up their rights of speaking up. And through multiple arts, and even art itself is an expression.
Yeah.
um, And yes, and I would encourage them to the cultural tolerance or the tolerance of the other people of different backgrounds to enrich the discourse, the international discourse between everyone. And I think everyone is accepted. That's what I believe, and everyone is accepted, and everyone is special for whatever they have inside of skills and talents.
Fantastic, Shaikha. Thank you so much for your message. I'll move on to Hassan. Hassan,
Yeah.
please give us your message of art and love and peace and understanding and doodling and caricature.
Okay. My message would be follow your dreams. That's never impossible. Oh my God, I'm running out of battery. Sorry. Okay. Follow your dreams, no matter how hard it is. Try to accomplish it, and there will be some obstacles, but uh, it's fun to have a road where there's obstacles you can accomplish, you can achieve the things that will come on your way that at the end will be also memories for you for what you have done so far. And I hope everyone have a beautiful national day. And yeah.
Fantastic. Uh, Hassan, Sheikha, it was an honor and a pleasure to have you on the 28th episode of Big B Meetup, virtual Big B Meetup. I hope to meet you all in person sometime soon. And thank you once again. And thank you so much, my wonderful guests. You've been promoting and always tuning into the show. December is a special month. Yeah, I celebrate my birthday tomorrow, so it's even more
Happy
special.
birthday.
So yeah, so thank you once again, guys, and see you
It's a
next
pleasure.
Saturday. Shukran, Hassan. Shukran, Sheikha. Masalama. Good night.
So, see you. Good night.
Good night.